you. Good morning, beautiful people. How are you doing? It's Monday. I'm back from being sick. I'm here most of the week and then I fly to Greece on Thursday. How is everyone? Good weekend, bad weekend? Alex, Lens, Pam, Easy Trades, Dean. What's good, Ghost Trader? Who else is here? Type in the chat. Come on. Let's get you all in here today. Won't disturb me from Thursday. Yeah, I'm in a nice sunny villa in a remote island in Greece for a wedding. That's all I'm doing. It's not going to be too fun. Played golf, which ruined the weekend. Oh, was it that bad? The weather was all right, wasn't it? Where are you? Are you in the UK, Chris? Johnny, Taj, Sports Connect. How are we all? Oh, that reminds me. Need to turn off my comments on my personal stream. Give me a hot second. I'm about to crash that wedding. Vol VLTR trading inside of in my personal channel YouTube. Head over to the Lab Live, link in the description. I'll talk to you there. Turn the chat off. It's gonna, yeah, I know. Fancy this, right? I'm like, yeah, it, you know, I could do with the sun right now. Get out of the UK. Fuck the weather. Blah blah blah. And the day I leave, a heat wave hits the UK. That only happens to me. Only happens to me. We'll go over the bias in a minute. Better. Backward cap. It means bad hair day. Taj. That's what it means. That's what it actually means. Auntie, good morning. Good morning. Okay. Okay. Right. So let's do some like pre-week analysis on these. Right. I think today or just this week it could be quite pivotal. Right. We have structure up here that would suggest bulls need to defend basically where we are. Right. They need to defend it. They defended it previously. They got another sweep. They brought it back. They now need to defend here, right? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Johnny, I'm not logged into any accounts right now, to be honest, so I'm not sure. I'll see what price develops, and then we'll make up our mind. So basically, I think we need to basically hold this level because we get like a daily change in state or whatever you want to call it, a shift. Um, so I think that when we look at the daily time frame, that's an area that needs to hold. We then have previous week swept out the high and closed back inside and closed bearish. So you have that like weekly doji candle, which is kind of expected after a big rally up like this, right? Um, we've had what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of bullish, like quite insane bullish movement. Like we've basically gone up 20% in a little over a month, right? If we mark, I don't know, we'll take somewhere average, 24%. That's ridic. Yeah, that's silly. So we have that weekly swing. We don't have a daily swing. So actually, what I would really like to see here is price basically closed, but not super bearish. And then tomorrow it retest takes out that previous day high area, gets everyone really bullish, and then they just absolutely they kill it off and start to retrace some of this movement. Because look at this. This is just ridiculous. You know, it's not right. So I think we need some sort of correction. Um, if we look at the 4 hour, what does that look like? I think the structure here is probably complete. So I kind of leaves me a bit hands off. I like it when we have a low like this. right? And then we have an order block, we have a nice low put in, a good base. They close through it. Now we just retest and die. However, that's probably like more of a long thesis thing. Like in terms of it's probably not going to happen today. It's probably going to happen over the next few days, which kind of ties in with how I would want tomorrow to develop. Um, when we look at the hourly chart, um, we took out Asia high, and we took out the midpoint, basically that logical liquidity target, and now we're trading higher again. Um, for me, when I look at two things. 2 o'clock swept out 10 o'clock low, so that's a swing of some kind, right? It took out the low, closed back inside, quite bullish. We then dropped to the hourly. All I want to see is a 50% retrace on hourly low. We get a 50% retrace. It takes the 3 o'clock low, takes the hourly low, closes inside. So for 8 o'clock, I'm naturally quite bullish. Um, because like, okay, we swept this high and etc. And we now set that 4 hour high. But for me, I think if it's gonna die, it's gonna die around sorry, when I say die, I mean just trade lower. I think it's gonna if it's gonna trade lower, it's gonna trade lower after 10. Um we're basically opening up at Friday's open, which was a bit of a lackluster day. We kind of didn't go anywhere, and then we shot up in the afternoon, and then we brought it back into the close. So overall, a pretty meh day. We've hit that logical liquidity target of that entire move. We've then rebalanced. Now we're trading higher. For me, I would like to see us trade higher and then trade lower again. That's just who I am and how I am. But right now, the trade that was on the table, I didn't take it, was this sweep of this low over here, which is last week's low. Not last week's low. That daily low. I marked the wrong low. This low here, right? So you have this daily low. You don't have a 4 hour low, you have a 4 hour low here at 2 o'clock, right? So you get that. You don't get a 4 hour swing, which leaves us still bullish. And then all we continue to look for here is an hourly retrace into discount, where we can buy it and now target highs. And ultimately, I'm in that target highs era. So in here, you got that hourly low, 3 o'clock, hourly swing, got everything in here that you might need. And then if we go down to the 1 minute, you have a really nice 1 minute inversion that gets retapped, and then it just goes, and now it's trading back at the open. So for me, I think today could be bullish, or at least not bearish, which for me is bullish enough. And then tomorrow could be more of a bearish day that I personally would like. I'm I'm not desperate to trade the market this week, considering I'm out at the tail end of the week and I'm like fully out like Thursday, Friday. Like I'm not even not on my desk, and then I'm back on Monday. I sit here and think, okay, read price action today, tomorrow. If I get no trade tomorrow, which is probably my ideal day that I would like a trade, I would skip Wednesday, and then I would just come back Monday. There isn't a lot of news this week. If we look at the news, we have nothing today, nothing tomorrow. Wednesday, we have FOMC minutes and CPI for the pound, which does sometimes have an effect. And then on Thursday, we have the Philly Fed Manufacturing Index. We have a few PMIs. So it's actually the PMI Thursdays. So it's PMIs across the board, French, German, European, um, British, etc., etc. And then on Friday we have nothing. So it's a relatively lackluster week, which I personally would like to see as an excuse to potentially take trades lower. Are we out of earnings season? We are not out of earnings season. What is um the earnings calendar like this week? Let's have a look. We have nothing today. I know, Alex. I know, guys. Stop spoiling my news, all right? Stop getting ahead of yourselves. Monday, Tuesday, we have nothing. Wednesday, we have the almighty Nvidia, $5.4 trillion market cap, the largest company on the stock market right now. from a market cap perspective. Obviously, everything Nvidia does touches, oh, sorry, everything AI touches Nvidia. So that's why they're absolutely going berserk. The market obviously loves their earnings because it's just they're going to be expectations most likely. They're sold out. They're driving RAM prices up. It's just how the market and the wordage around what happens. So it's a key day. So for me, with based on the information I just said, if I don't get a trade on Tuesday, Wednesday is most definitely a skip for me because I think that they are probably going to fuck around and find out. Um, and then Thursday I'm away, Friday I'm away. But Thursday we have Walmart, which is about $1 trillion, and yep. And then on Friday we have absolutely fuck all. Um, well I say fuck all. BJ Wholesale Club, 12 billion. So yeah, yeah. But everything this week is just all on Nvidia, you know. Shout out those guys. I'm gonna become the new big short guy. I'm gonna fade this AI bubble. Good luck. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Chat. Anyone disagree with that? You want to argue about it? I did have a good weekend, Matty. A very, very chilled weekend. Matty, how was your weekend? Those equal highs look juicy. So my initial target was yeah, my initial target was down here, but it actually did trade all the way up. I don't know, boys. I actually think that this looks very toppy. I think the almost likelihood of us trading to 12th of May low, last week's low is it's kind of good. Um, and also it could just happen from here. 50% of this move, retrace, make a new low. If they make a new low, I think that they trade here. Let's look at ES quickly. See what the big bad ES is doing. Similar thing. Whoops. Whoopa. Similar thing. It didn't sweep the low. Trade to Asia high. 50% of this leg. I think it's just it looks very good for shorts. PTSD tells me that shorting this market is not very good for your health. So we will see. We will see. Um, what are the sales saying today from a prop perspective? Friday, Lucid announced 50% discount for two uses. It included the direct to funded. Um, do with this information what you wish. You're going to buy the accounts you want to buy. The highest EV play there is 150K straight to funded. They never discount those and they never run 50% on them because that's fucking nuts. Yeah, they're just like not profitable for them at that level, but they're just honoring it. Like I'm almost sure of that. So yeah, that's what I would say. But 50% discount on Lucid Flex basically makes them 100% the cheapest 50K in the market right now, I believe. Maybe Funny Next launch sale it competes with it, but either way, the Flex is probably just on par. Um, you obviously have that Funny Next sale still. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. What other discounts? Is TBT 50% over, Alex? I don't want to say it's not over and it's over. Okay, so that's 50%. That's pretty good, obviously, as well. I think for a market that we where we haven't had a lot of they extended another week. Okay, I did think it was running out. Yeah. I think those three boys and girls are like the ones right now. I think if you're buying prop this week, you're buying one of those. I'm sorry, that's it. You obviously have the Traderify Cup next week. Actually, this week. Who's trading the Traderify Cup? I start next week, which is why I said it's next week. High load. You got Traderify Cup next this week. I'll be trading it next week along with the Ninja Trader Cup. Those two things, if you haven't already, go and register for those. You're up $2,450 on the Traderify Cup. Shout out you. Um, yeah, I think if you're buying prop this week, you're buying one of those. If not, you're leaving money on the table. TBT sent an email this morning saying that they extended it. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Remember, boys and girls, it's Monday. There's a lot of trading days this week. Don't do something reckless and put yourself off on a bad start to the week. Ease into the week, and we will see how we get on. It looks bullish though. Anyone, anyone trade today? If so, how did you get on? One from Tampa, Florida. What's the weather like in Tampa right now? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Make me jealous. Holding Bitcoin short from Friday on CFD. Looking to see if we can get it close below the current daily FEG. Damn. My Bitcoin buy is at 65K. Who was there the other week, like a couple of months ago when I bought? I basically bought this weekly low, like naked on Bitcoin. I just bought it. Like that was the level I was buying. Um, I bought it. Looks good now. We're up what? 18%? It's bloody hailing in Wales. Fuck. Nah, bro. I live too far away from the demonstrations to notice anything about it. Obviously, I've seen it all over the news, but yeah, I live way too far away to know and notice anything. So yeah. Is Kane trading every day? I do not trade every day. I apologize. It's just not. It's not. It doesn't really fit my style of life right now. I try and be around and then take larger positions in the market when I feel like it, and if not, I just don't do anything. And then we trade prop. Market hasn't suited me a lot as of late, so I haven't really put on any size. Everything I've done is very small size or prop. Oh, am I still on Intro Live? I'm there every Wednesdays. Every Wednesday. Will I be attending the Ninja Trader Live event in London? I will. I will. I will. I will. Are you gonna be there? Did you apply? Did you get notified that you would be on the list? On an A plus setup, would you take 1 million on a 50K? Um, two different things here, right? I would say, would I do it? Maybe. Sure. Should you do it? Probably not. Do I have to sit here and worry about how much I'm spending on prop and other things? Like, no. 5 micros is probably a lot more. It's a lot more doable. Load. I do have the Apex Live account. There is a problem with it when they moved over to like the new, like they moved a bunch of people over to live, which has meant that I can't log into the live aspect of it. I can still log into Sim, but obviously I don't have any Sim accounts there. So yeah, they're currently investigating that. But the balance on it basically hasn't moved in like a month and a half. Yeah, I don't know. To be honest, I don't. Live is not working. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're moving a lot. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, crude oils trading at what price? What's going on here? I'm on the wrong crude contract by the looks of it. Oh no, I don't pay for crude data. That's why. And I'm not logged in. So it's crude trading at 105s right now. Do I pay for gold data? Yeah, I do. 101. Okay, so the bid and ask is wrong. Yeah, there we go. Fixed. Let's have a look at gold. Let's see what's going on. Hmm. Interesting. Anyone trade this morning? If so, how did you get on? Kanzi, that's correct. There's no more private community. Yep. Like, what would you need from a private community? Like, tell me. Where do I buy my hats? This one is actually a lab hat that we had made. Um, that is it's pretty low quality, and we're having more made. Who wants to see what a new Lab Live hat might look like? Well, not Lab Live, just Lab, just a Lab hat. I'm gonna show you either way. Thanks for approval. Gonna get Lab merch. Yes, we're gonna get Lab merch. Okay, Tom, pick one, two, or three. Pick the number, and I'll share that hat. Three. Good choice. I need to blur one thing though, because that company has not been announced. You ready? I think this looks way better. Ah. Anyway, I'll show you the other one as well. Again, need to blur one company name. This is gas actually. I think this is gas. This is gas, right? This one is gas. Yeah. What else could I show you? Make me a green one. Oh no. Yeah. Okay, okay. What about? Oh, no, I can't show you that. I can't show you anything else. We have in total one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 pieces of merch coming. I know, and I might not even sell them. I might not even sell them. I might just tease you with them forever. Damn. All custom. You'd have to get your own name embroidered. I'm not doing like named stuff. Maybe we do I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot what I was going to say. Actually, no, maybe we'll do this. Like for those that are in the lab originally, we had the lab leaderboard. We have it on PropFarm Compare. We haven't ported the data over and we haven't pushed anyone to use it yet. But maybe every month we will do like a piece, like a hat, like the trucker hat, and it will have like your name and place and month on it. I think that would be fucking gas. or maybe like a one-off jacket every month. The winner, first, second, and third to get a jacket. How's this month been trading? Pretty boring. I haven't really traded that much down. I think I'm basically net green, like by like 50, $60. Basically break even, which is better than last month because last month was a red month, a decent red month as well. Would be so sick. Yeah. I don't know. I think our merch will be gas, to be honest. Actually, I know it's gonna be gas. Right inside it. Alex will be here in about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Golf shirt when? It's funny you asked for that, Sean. It's funny you asked for that. It's funny, it's funny, it's funny. Who's going to the Prop Firm Expo, the Prop Firm Match Expo, or the Prop Expo as they call it? Anyone? Because I don't think this merch is gonna be ready by the intro live. You was gonna send us the link? Yeah, nice try. No oversize. It's not oversized, but everything's like looser fitting. I don't know anything skin tight. Is it gonna be Ninja Trader one? Well, I'm not gonna create Ninja Trader merch. There's already Ninja Trader live merch. Yeah, we have one of the sickest jackets being made though. Oh, can't wait to wear it. Oh, okay, Dan, that is not a bad way to look at it. If you buy five and risk, let's say you know you're going to be right one in three more often than not, and you basically risk half of an account to make it up on another, and when you do, you pass it. It's not a bad way to approach it. I wouldn't trade fundeds that way, but it just depends on everyone's personal situation. If you can afford it, you can do it. If you can't afford it and you're putting it on your credit card and you're, you know, having to save to buy evals and stuff like that, then I recommend you treat them with the respect that they deserve. But at some point, when you start to make money, you'll realize that like spending time on evals is just like time and more importantly, energy on evals is just kind of dumb unless you're doing it to prove something. Any exciting news going on Twitter? I haven't logged into Twitter for a minute. Let's have a look. Oh, this is actually really good. Okay, chat. Question time. You're on a train. You're sitting down. The train is full. Who are you giving your seat to? This is a really good question. Khan beats. No one. The pregnant one? Is that like the baby and the mother? No one. The mum and the baby? Hey, here's my take, right? Here's my take. This woman chose to have a kid. This woman, she did a lot of fucking to get pregnant. She knew what she was doing. This guy probably did something reckless to break his foot. This woman's just old. I'm gonna give it to the old woman. The old woman, she had a tough paper round. If I'm the only one giving up a seat, the woman's getting it. Yeah, exactly. She's got these guys have got a lot of time to live, especially this one. This one here, he's like living a while. You know, you're on a train, you have a seat, no one else has a seat. Who you giving your seat to? Sean and Khan are like no one. They're not doing it. Neither of them are having it. I think the old woman has it in my head because she just got old. She didn't, slide tackle someone at football and break his leg or his foot. This woman and this woman, they wanted the baby. This woman didn't want to get old. This guy was just reckless. That's my thought anyway. The baby didn't want to be made. The baby's being picked up anyway. He don't care. He's like, it doesn't matter if he's picked up or not. Pragmatism. The seats are empty. Exactly. Why did no one think of that? The seats are, they're just standing for the sake of it. Let's look at the Traderify leaderboard. Let's see who's up right now. Let's see who's up on the Traderify leaderboard. How do I see it? Do I need to log in? I need to log in to see it. NQ going bye bye, yeah. Oh, I still have a live account with Traderify. Crazy times. We should full port it on news. Kane, if we match in the next phase, you're letting me win? No, definitely not. Guys, how could I see the Traderify leaderboard? Anyone know? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, if anyone gets me in the round, in the knockout round, just let me know. Let me know, let me know. Just send me a DM. We can come to a deal. I don't know how I can see the Traderify leaderboard. If you haven't already, though, make sure you sign up. I think there's still space. Do it today. Oh, here you go. I found that Alex sent me the leaderboard. Someone is up $18,000. Crazy times. Remember, guys, you have to make it to top 999 to make it. If you knock out Brett, you get 25K. That's the freest 25K of your life. Our Traderify live accounts 80/20 split. I believe they are. What rank am I right now? I get a buy. I don't get to trade this round. I'm not allowed actually. Let's go to the last page. Let's see how much someone's down. You're down $2,000. Is there drawdown on it? There is, right? All right, what else is on Twitter? Austin Silver talking about Ryan's dick on Twitter. Nice. TJR flashing his Bugatti. Love that. Love that. Love that. Thank you. Good morning from the UK or good afternoon. Is anyone in profit on their Traderify accounts? $2,400. Remember, guys. All you need to do is just advance. No point trying to make too much money on it. The only thing there is to advance. Okay, my indicator actually printed a short here. Um, so there's that. We'll see how that plays out. I personally wouldn't take this expansion candle. So yeah. Good luck, Anubis. I wouldn't take it. Shorted GC. Let me look at GC. Oh, that looks nice. Mm, doesn't look too nice. Okay. The reason I wouldn't take this trade is because the hourly turn is in 7 minutes. So for me, I'd want to be break even on this trade in 7 minutes time either way. So I just probably wouldn't take it. GC longs into 64.21. What's this 64.20? 46.21. Damn, my PC just had a heart attack. Oh, you want a lot? Oh, 64.21. I like up here. Okay. You're cooked. Who's cooked? The GC long? I don't know. I think it could be good. ES is also bouncing off of Friday's open. Or bouncing, like rejecting, bouncing. Bouncing suggests it's doing a positive thing. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Make sure you hit the like button, please. Like the stream, like the stream. How many of there are you in here? Let's have a look quickly. There are 136 of you here. There is 26 likes. Like the stream, like the stream. And subscribe. Okay, tell me the truth. How many of you took this? One of you put your hand in the air and said you did. Who else did it? Come on, hands up. Indices bias. Today probably expecting nothing. Tomorrow bearish. Honestly, undecided right now. So giving a break even for the cup makes sense. Nope. What I actually kind of anticipate is something like this. Probably like that. Can I enter now? No, I wouldn't enter. Honestly, I just wouldn't do it. GT took a leg up. Did oil take a leg up? Oil might have taken a leg down. Yeah, it did. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. There he is with his baby microphone. I can see you. It was all a dream. Who watched the roast of Kevin Hart? How fucking crap was that? Okay, this is looking good. 9 o'clock takes the high. Did it take the high? Come on. Mr. Alex.
Morning.
Is that a lavender Nike jumper?
Yes, you like it?
I do like it actually. Yeah, it looks really nice.
I think it fits in with the green colors.
Oh, you think? Okay, fair enough. No, I'm kidding. It looks good.
Thank you. What you what you looking at? You looking to short this?
Nah, not really. I was just pointing out the fact that the indicator said to short it, but I kind of just said straight away, like, I would probably wait considering the time. And it was like 8:55. So I was like, I wouldn't touch it till 9. And then realistically, I probably wouldn't touch it till 10. So
Damn. What do you think we do at the open? Just go higher?
go higher, yeah.
Oh,
Actually, go higher and then like stall, and then tomorrow take out the high and then potentially trade lower. I think the react like the when I look at the chart right now, I don't it doesn't scream bullish, but it doesn't scream bearish. If they I kind of just want to play that weekly swing on NQ, and actually it even happened on ES.
oh yeah. Yeah, I saw that over the weekend. Shit. So you're looking for open to high this week on the weekly candle?
Yeah, I'm looking for an open high, low close, but I just need to see
Doesn't
like
make
a
sense.
10 a.m. wick, put in.
Just want higher. I want a short gold though.
Damn,
But
a couple of boys with short gold a minute ago, they got fucking cooked.
yeah, the daily looks really bearish to me on gold. Just like premium, daily swing. Hey everybody. Good morning. What's up, George? David? How are you guys? Jay Lou? But yeah, I was looking at this gold chart last week and 11th of May, 12th of May, sweep, get a swing. And on top of that, you're already in a premium market. The only thing is obviously we swept out this May 4th low. which kind of counts as external for me. But I'm still looking to short this thing. Maybe through GLD puts. But yeah, NQ. Good morning, my Mexican friend. Hey Mara, how are you?
So funny.
How you doing, Mara? Um, NQ, man, it kind of escaped me last when I checked last night. It was we were down like 0.2, 0.3%. I thought we were just gonna go sideways overnight and be able to catch some longs at the open, but this might have already escaped me. How's everybody doing? I agree. I would let the old lady sit.
Oh, you were here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'd let the old
Yeah,
lady
fuck
sit.
the other guys. They were just out fucking, and the kid, obviously, the boy, he was, yeah.
Yo, Alex, what part of the world are you from? I'm Colombian. What's up, Card? ED Trading, how are you guys? I don't know, boys. I'd love a retrace at 9:30, but lately it's just been moving, not giving an entry at 9:30. I think the old lady will let the pregnant sit. I don't know what that guy was doing. Take a hike.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
Also, is it a bus or a train?
It's a train.
It's a train. Yeah, old lady. Oh, we've already swept previous daily low too. Anybody catch any longs near 7 a.m. or this morning? Nah, I got the 5 a.m. shorts. That's crazy. I think oh, you said we have earnings on Wednesday, right? Nvidia. Holy. I can't believe Nvidia is worth 5.7 trillion. That's crazy.
Nuts, isn't it?
What? Mr. Alix, good morning. Got the 5 a.m. shorts. Longs were too fast. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I'd love a retrace. I would love a retrace. 9:30, get us back down into a discounted price point. Scalp the 15 second. Just taking a look. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of still bullish. I'm a 15-second baddie too. Yeah, well, around 9:30, I don't even really that 9:30 opening, like 9:30 to 9:35. I don't like 15 seconds just too tough during that time window. Does anyone know if the Traderify Cup trailing drawdown is end of day or is it intraday?
I don't know. I'm assuming end of day.
What's up, Alex? How are you?
Okay, listen to this, right? With $5.7 trillion, you could buy Japan. Not literally, but Japan's entire economy. Everything that the whole country produces in a year is about 4.2 trillion.
Holy shit.
Can you imagine that?
You know what I've been seeing? I've been seeing people complain about the new construction for the what are they called? The warehouses? The power
The
warehouses?
gigafactories.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, here's another tidbit. You could pay off every US student loan 3 times over with roughly hundreds of billions of dollars left for snacks.
Damn.
Okay, last one. You could buy Twitter/X about 130 times over.
With 5.7?
5.7 trillion, yeah.
How much did Elon Musk buy it for?
69 billion, I think. Or 63 billion.
Jesus. I wonder how they worked out that deal. India's GDP is 4.3 trillion.
It's worth more than India. That's crazy. Oh, he bought it for 44 billion.
44 million.
Price per share, $54.20.
What's it worth? What's it worth now?
Well, it's
Is it
private, so you don't know.
Oh yeah.
And XAI own it, right?
Yeah.
And now XAI are owned by SpaceX. So
SpaceX.
SpaceX, the rocket ship company, owned Twitter.
Oh, okay. SpaceX. When do they I think they IPO soon. June 4th or June 4th or June 12th.
How much of it? What's the expected IPO value? SpaceX expected.
1.75 trillion and 2 trillion. Between 1.75 and 2.
That's silly, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Shout out that guy though. Fucking what?
Monster.
He bought it for 40 billion and now he's turned it into a 1.7 trillion dollar company with AI and SpaceX.
He also didn't he start or wasn't he one of the PayPal founders?
Yeah, the
It's
part of the
pretty.
PayPal mafia. Um, SpaceX and Tesla merge. The problem with that is that Elon doesn't actually own the controlling majority of Tesla anymore. So that is his plan, right? His plan is to own 100% of SpaceX, leverage SpaceX to buy back Tesla.
Oh, I see. That actually makes sense.
Yeah. But the Tesla shareholders will make him fucking pay through the nose.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, when he had majority ownership, he was just kind of doing whatever he wanted.
Yeah,
It's going on
yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Rogan. Board can vote him out, and then they become
It's funny
Skynet.
Sean says this, but basically they become Skynet at that point. A space company,
Yeah.
AI, automated cars, go into Mars. It's just silly, isn't it?
But they are the ones to do it, you know? I feel like nobody else is. Will take us to Mars. Like they're kind of the designated people. Cape Canaveral is like 40 minutes away from where I am, and you can see rockets all the time being launched.
Really?
Like
Do you feel it?
SpaceX rockets. Yeah. Oh no, sometimes you can hear it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nicholas,
What's up, CB? How much would you be willing to pay to go to Mars, though?
how long is it going to take me to get there? That's 2 years. Fucking hell.
Go to Arizona and feel the same rush. David, you have no faith in humanity, brother. I wouldn't pay anything because the earth is flat.
Nick,
Uh,
how much would you pay to go to Mars? Take you and the ginger sprog. They probably give discounts on the orange haired people. So he would fly for free. Loco Ben, I trade the next phase, bro. I don't trade this one. Ever had a night out in Glasgow, practically Star Wars. That was hilarious. First, prove we can do something on the moon, but isn't the moon like uninhabitable? And the whole point of that is like if we fuck with the moon and it like breaks, it's not good for us.
yeah, we're kind of cooked.
We're kind of cooked.
Moon is a rest stop.
Yeah, the moon is like the service station on the way to the destination. Hey kids, anyone need a toilet? If so, we pull off here.
If America gets there first, we're gonna end up putting a Bucky's on the moon. Maybe a Greg's.
Alex tried Greg's last time he was here.
Yeah, I had Greg's.
A lunar KFC. Hey, would you like some moon rocks with that? I can see it now, can't you? A moon shake. So Paul started sending me tiramisu memes, right? On Instagram. And now his whole algorithm is tiramisu. It's fucking crazy. He's sending it to me. He's like, please make this fucking stop.
Kevin, you kind of did it to yourself, brother.
What do I select in Traderivate? Professional or non-professional? Non-professional. If you have to ask, it's non-professional.
Do you think it's valid to use NQ for framework and execute on ES? No, I only the second part, Pewter, like ES. I'm trading NQ or trading ES through NQ.
ES framework execute on NQ.
Tiramisu is elite. Yeah,
Tiramisu. Is Leo on vacation? I don't know where Leo is. Where's Leo?
he'll be on Wednesday, tomorrow or Wednesday. Tomorrow. About to down the Russell. I I wouldn't. I don't think I'll ever trade the Russell.
Fuck, all the homies hate the Dow. Right, Nick?
All right, hold on.
See, he's like, what about the Dow? Wait till I tell you ding bing bongs about the Dow.
There we go.
Is Leo on a honeymoon? Did Leo get married? Did Ivami know it? Look like a can of Stella? No, mate.
Was it a white monster?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You can't hear it, but this thing's singing to me.
It's it's serenading you.
Yeah.
YM is it easy to short? I don't know, man. I rarely look at YM.
Oh, Nat's got some beef with Leo.
Yeah, it's an ongoing thing.
Nat, why have you got some beef with Leo? Did he? Did he hang you up on a first date? What happened?
Wait,
Nick,
wait.
you're always so mean to me. You never come in and just be like, love you, buddy. See ya.
I kind of Celsius before and nearly shit myself. They're not even that strong, man. They are yummy though. Nice little cold Celsius. Right before the gym. I love you more than you love a fat ribeye.
Well, I don't know about
Yeah.
that. Nah, maybe you do, because you're such a loving guy. Bro, you saw Britain was popping off. You just saw a march of some people that are bored of the country tolerating the morons.
What's going on? You got protests over there?
Yeah, we had a massive protest on Saturday. The Britons are done. Hey, Britain hasn't popped off since the war. That's so funny. Nah, I need to know what happened between you and Leo.
She's keeping us in the gray zone. Rule Britannia. Can you trade your TPT Lab accounts yet?
Oh, I haven't got to TPT live. You're better than me on that shit.
Mr. Jack Lee, good morning.
Mr. JL. Alex, I teased the hats today. I didn't really tease them. I just showed one of the hats.
Oh, what'd they say?
They said they're gas.
She looks clean, boys. 8 minutes till open.
8 minute.
Just want to retrace. Longs.
Oh my fucking God, Max, you have a place in hell.
Nope, he just posted fake W's on his channel on YouTube demo, pretending like he took it. But actually, he was live here on Lab and took 2 L's online and stopped for the day. I think he just might be confusing it. Like sometimes he does breakdowns. Okay, are we going up or down today, or both, or left or
I think
right?
we're probably going both and left. Guys, I have to run here at 10, just letting you guys know that. Um, so we will see what presents. But yeah, sadly, the Dukes are they need feeding and I have a call. So
Dude,
I can't leave
dude.
the Dukes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nat. I'll be sure to bring it up to him. Is that guy back? Oh,
Uh, which guy?
yeah, what guy?
Man, where's the guy that was being horrible to Bray? Fuck that guy. I want to go to war with him.
Oh, is that Karn? No, you're thinking of Bray Hater, the guy that had 4 burners.
It's Zeusy in the flesh.
Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. We time went out and then he'd come back and he'd be like he would mention the name of the previous profile. I got muted on chat because of him. Yeah, sorry. We picked the wrong guy. Okay. At least it was only 60 seconds. Folks caught strays. Yeah. We were on high alert. Some people just have way too much time on their hands. Being horrible to a Canadian, like picking on the old. Never been to Canada. I wonder if the stereotypes are true. Are they really that nice?
Wait, Nat, are you the same Nat on Twitter that has the username Craig? Or actually on in Discord?
Canada is the best. Are you in an active short? I don't think either of us are in anything. Also, if you are watching on X or Twitter, head over to youtube.com/@thelab.live at the lab live because we cannot see your comments on X. Gold's pushing. I just want premium on gold so I can short it. 4633.7 on gold. Get into these highs. I'd look for something there, to be honest. Any expectations before the open? Uh, Realistically, I think it might just leave us to the upside with absolutely no retraces. But at least for me, I would love to see a visit back down into the discounted price point. Don't miss him at all. That's not very nice. Open in about 2 minutes, 30 seconds. It's only Monday. 4 more days of Leo Yapper hate incoming. Leo Yapper hate and tiramisu. Tiramisu loving.
Oh,
Yeah, Karan, I'm just really hoping this doesn't just skyrocket and leave us behind. It felt like that for like 3 out of the 5 days last week. I was watching your last week's stream where ES formed a swing, but NQ didn't, but you still traded NQ as a swing because ES created it. Yeah. Yes. Can that logic be applied to failure swings too? Potentially, but then at that point, I'd rather see a divergence. We've been leaving a lot of failure swings lately, actually, on NQ. Hoping a cute entry for us. Yeah. There's the open, by the way. Shit feels a little slow. Kind of getting a retrace here at the open, starting to step in to some of these 5 minute, 15-minute imbalances. I just want to see if we can get back down to 236. I think that would be great. But yeah, kind of a anticlimactic open. Not not a lot going on. I'll draw this out so you guys know exactly what I'm looking for. Come on. 236s. I'll let the first minutes kind of play out. First 5 minutes develop, do its thing, but I do want to see again a retrace back down to 237s and then potentially higher. I think we get a simple discount tap. Same thing on ES, even though ES is like slightly higher, I believe. Oh no, no divergences. ES pushing lower here as well. What I also do like Buta is like if ES taps into discount and then NQ fails to do so, but I get a 1 minute OB on both, then I look to take that trade on NQ. And it happens pretty frequently. Basically a 15-minute breaker. What's up, Bray? Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't really trade breakers like that, but just visually, yeah. Getting us a nice little push here. You looking for anything, Kane? You in anything?
Nah, nothing. I've not really paying attention to it right now. I'm just waiting. Good morning, Bray. Good morning. Good morning.
Or two. Come on. The first low at a discount, boys. That's the one. That's the sauce. You want sauce? That's the sauce. First low at a discount into a hard time from order block. Yes. Stepping into that first low here. Kind of grab the closer range just to see if we get a reaction. First 5 minute closure coming up here in about a minute. What's up, Auntie? How are you? Okay. First 5 minute closure. I do like this setup though.
Belongs.
Yeah, for maybe a quick
Smacking it.
scalp. Snipe it.
Yes, making new lows.
New 5 minute candle. 15-second OB, previous 5 minute low. Ah, no, she's pushing down. Not getting any upside here. I need to back this more. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll be happy to answer. I mean, we'll see if we get a closure above the 302s, get back, kind of reclaim the 300s. That'd be nice. But we'll wait it out. I'm not seeing anything I like too much here.
Discount hit. Well, actually, the logical liquidity target is hit. This could be a juicer.
I like it.
Yeah.
Kind of want to give it a go. I'm waiting for this 15-second close. What's the stop loss? It'd be at the low. The 42s. It'd be tight. But
Yeah.
I'm not in this yet. I'm
Neither.
waiting to see what we do here at the 67s. I do like the setup, but I still feel like order flow is kind of bearish. So if we get yeah, see yet another low. I don't want to make the mistake of confusing potentially an order block here with just a simple retrace.
See now. Now I like this a lot more.
Yeah, she's struggling. Get some upside here. Struggling to get into the highs. We'll see. I'll wait for the 30 second, see if it gives me anything. but she is struggling, boys. 9:39, next 5 minute candle coming up here in about 5 seconds. Yep, nothing here for me yet, boys. Could just be a bearish move down. ES is kind of holding up a little bit better. You got a little micro divergence there too.
Yeah, it's silly. They definitely want to buy it here.
Yeah.
They're trying. Sellers just like win this little. The sad news is you don't get anything that suggests it's gonna go.
Yeah, just like it takes like a 1 minute high and then it just tanks. Limit order at 232. Good luck to you, sir. Still not a huge fan. 9:42. We got 3 minutes till the next 50-minute candle opens. So I will be patient. Trailed out. Oh, you're looking for shorts. 20-point difference MNQ. Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at that. Kind of like the last, not the last line of defense, but if we get a reaction out of here, that wouldn't be horrible. Love to see that actually. 1,800 or 29,186, sorry. Oof. Nice. Should get a move on. Nope. Immediate rejection too. You had a very
Oh, they're
bullish trade.
just selling the piss out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Immediate rejection. Was a nice little pop there too. Was quick, immediately sold off. Yeah, boys. It looks like they're just selling this. these are some one big 1 minute candles. Monday 50 seconds is
I
crazy.
really didn't expect them to sell it down and create 4 hour swing. So I think 10 a.m. is just going to be a sell.
Oh wow, we're back to it's back to negative to
Yeah.
being red. 29, 158. Oh, give me a sweep of the previous 15-minute candle low. Or just push. Either one works. Wow. They are bringing this down, boys. All right. I'm willing to give this a try here.
Hourly low, 15-minute low. I mean, if they're going to do it, they're going to do it from here.
170. Ah, it just still feels like they really want to sell this.
Yeah. That'd feel great.
You know, feels like I'm catching a knife. Nothing in for me yet. No orders. Feeling Sally. Probably make a new low here. Take the 140s. Yeah. Long on YM. Is YM doing the opposite of NQ? Wouldn't be surprised.
Long YM.
YM is flying. Yeah.
Yeah. No. In fact, I'm more likely to short YM on the basis that NQ is also going to keep selling. Let me have a look. There's like a 4 point difference. Yeah. Uh, And the dog is so annoying. He knows that the door makes a noise, so he just sits there and pulls the door over and over.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, oh, like he's knocking?
Yeah, he's like knocking on the door, yeah.
Oh my God.
He knows that he's not whining, he's not doing anything. He's just pouring the door, knowing that I'm gonna get fed up with it.
I just want your attention.
He does actually he wants me to go down there, feed him and stroke him. That's all he wants.
Dog life.
To be the dog. This is the real fuck. I think they're defending this here.
Yeah, yeah. I see it.
Same Ben. That's all I want as well. Someone to feed me and stroke my hair. He needs a cut though. He's like a fucking lion right now.
Got the lion's mane.
He's just all fur, bro. Poor thing.
Does he have it over his eyes?
Nah,
Like the,
luckily his fur's quite like firm, so if we brush it out of his face, he just stays out of his face until we
oh,
brush it
nice.
in. Yeah.
Watch that weekly open. Yeah, I'm watching. I am watching.
I mean they're buying this back off that hourly low. It's
Yeah.
just
Let's see. 205s. I'll give 205s a try. Just got my limit set. Stop at 157.
honestly though, think it's think it's done. It's going without
You
us.
think it'll just go? Yeah.
Yeah. Should I, Joe? I'm bounce here in 10 anyway, because like I said, I got a call and I need to feed the Dukes.
And they're really just about to leave us.
Yeah, not gonna chase it.
Wow. Made my piece of the pie. Hell yeah, Jack. Give us a retrace at least. 205s. Just come back, 205s, tag me in, and then we can go. No entry long and gold for me either. Yeah, gold for premium, I agree. But then I'd sell it at that premium. 15 minute. Yeah, it looks good. Looks primed. Oh, they're just buying this now.
Yeah,
They are just buying this. 9:53, 7 minutes till 10 a.m., boys. We will wait until then. Kind of rejecting after taking that 252 high. But I think they defend this. What do you mean, Ben? Is my ninja lagging or is like the 10 to 20 point difference at time with M and Q and NQ? NQ looking kind of bearish to me. Yeah, that's why I'm a little hesitant. I might just size down. But I still do like the setup though for longs. Just the fact that we swept out this low at a discount. You're getting a bullish reaction out of here. You've already confirmed the OB. Like I just think they push it. It was my rhythmic lagging. Oh, 5 minute looks good for higher. Starting to get into a premium here of this current leg. But if she just blows through, strength has shifted a bit from NQ. NQ is strongest for the last 2 weeks, seemingly. ES almost already at the high. Yeah, yeah, I see that. I still, this still has a lot of room. IMO pushing. No, I didn't take an entry. I wanted the 205s, or at least a retrace back in the 205s. Haven't gotten it, or I don't think I will at this point.
No, that would have been me. I would have got out right there. So this is also the 5 minute mid.
That high in premium, yeah. 301.
A little bit higher, but it's a 30-second OR, so I definitely would be wanting to get out here.
We try some shorts.
Annoying, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bringing it down.
no, I loaded Trading View. I opened my laptop and loaded Trading View by mistake. It kicked me off. Mag, honestly, last 10 trading days, pretty boring, straight up. Might be a bid here that I might try and bid this out of like two tens, 200s.
Waiting to see if we come back to, oh, well, the 205s and then react out of there. But
Yeah, they went straight through it.
yeah,
But 10 a.m. did create a swing on both ES and NQ, so it's not really looking too bullish.
on what time frame?
4 hour. But that's me done, boys and girls. Very boring, no trades. But I actually have other things to do today. Apologies. I will see you all tomorrow. Um, and we'll go from there.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll be on, boys. I'm still looking for some potential scalps here on the 15, but I just want to see some bullish reactions, but it just looks like we're not really getting any movement. Let's see you later, Mr. Kane.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. They kicked me off already, but I'm going. Goodbye.
Peace. Talk to you. Yeah, boys. Looking for some sort of upside here potentially, but I uh I think they just want to maybe potentially continue bringing this lower. See 1001 getting a nice little push there. Getting to the lows now, 157s. Still taking it to the lows, no reaction for me here. Nothing bullish. Alex, I was curious, since you keep your MacBook plugged into an external monitor when you're trading and doing other things, does that affect the battery life significantly over time? I think it does. I think it does, but to be honest, like I what's it called? It does, but it shouldn't be that much. You can check the life. Sorry, I like lost my train of thought. Jeez. Yeah, you can check the battery life, and mine is like still fine. Like my battery life is still completely fine. Like 99% almost, I think. And I've had this for a while. Yeah, I've had this for a while. But yeah, let's see. I mean, I think we could potentially get something here. I'm not too opposed to it. But I will be trading micros because yeah, you guys know what the drill is. But I'll tell you what, a low risk long here wouldn't be horrible. 160s, you get that closure above the 160s. Do we have a failure swing? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, let's see. I want to see ES protect this low that's currently in place. Because if so, then we get a really, really good R to R here that I think is worth bidding on, to be honest. But you might say, oh, but Alex, we're so close to that low. Like, why wouldn't it just take it? If you go to a 15-minute chart, that means we're just likely making the low of the third candle here. So I'm going to go ahead and look to potentially bid here. Let's see. All right, I am in at the 171s level with the stop at the 148s. I just want to see if we can get a push above into the highs. I am on micros. I've decreased my size. I just want to see us get a nice little push here potentially. And then if I get stopped out, then that's me. But I am in at the 172s with the stop at 148. And it looks like they might come for my stop here. Let's see. Can we get a nice little pop here? 172s stop at 148. Once we get into the 197s, I'm gonna look to go potentially break even if that's possible. Whoa! What the hell just happened? Well, I got stopped out there, boys. That was a really, really quick move. I'm not sure what just happened. Unfortunately, I did get stopped out there. Oh, what the hell just happened? So first trade for me, unfortunately, was a stop out. Luckily, I did do half size, so uh, I'm actually kind of happy about that. I would take that. I would take that trade any day of the week. Sorry if I, but yeah, that was a crazy move. Super quick move there by oh wow. Will I look to rebid this maybe potentially? I can't believe I just got tagged out like that. That was such an aggressive tag. That might be one of the most aggressive stop outs I've ever had. Like literally flicked straight into my stop. Took out the previous 50-minute low as well. Was it silly. Okay, let's see. Back into the 215s. Um, Let me open up the 15-minute chart here. Still don't mind it. What are you guys looking for? I still don't mind it. I still do not mind it. Anyways, as we wait for price to kind of develop here, kind of get back to our lows. Let me get you guys right with some of the discounts that these firms have going on right now. So, you guys know that I love doing this segment. Honestly, uh I've been practicing my speaking more. So, if you notice that I'm vocalizing and I'm articulating way better, it's because I've been practicing for these segments for you guys. Anyways, just to let you guys know that we do this pretty much at the start of the week, or through the mid of the week. We want to make sure that you guys stay informed, and if you guys have any questions about prop firms, you guys know exactly where to find us. But this segue is brought to you by our sponsor, propfirm.compare, and just letting letting you all know that Lucid is actually 50% off. Um, even on direct. So if you guys want a straight to funded account, I would suggest the Lucid 50K. The maximum amount of uses is two per user, but I think it's worth it. If you can do the 20% consistency, then, I highly recommend it. Traderify is still 40% off. Funded Futures Flex is nearly 47% off, 5 uses. Apex is still 90. You know what they say. If they're not 90, they're 80% off. And then E8 markets are still 20% off. So yeah, if you guys are looking for direct, or straight to funded, which mm, it really just depends, right? Like you can get a direct account, I'm pretty sure for like 350, like a 50K, or like low 300s. And but you can also do like three separate 50K accounts, but you would have to pass the eval. So if you're impatient and that's your thing, by all means, but you do have a 20% consistency on the direct. Anyways, yeah. Any other question, guys? Feel free to ask about prop firms, what account size is. If you have, if you're curious about rules, we pretty much typically always have the answer. And if we don't have the answer, I will find it for you. Okay, now time to do it in Spanish. Sorry, guys. I'm just kidding. Bring me back to the charts, please. Uh, okay, now do it in Spanish. I will. Don't say I won't. I will. Anyways, well, if I do take one more loss, that'll be it for me. Like I'll stay watching the charts, but um yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Any questions, guys? Any questions about firms? Any questions about anything prop firm related? You guys know you can just always let me know. And again, if I don't have the answer, I will look for it for you. I'm currently trading TPT 50Ks. Um, I I don't know. TPT 50Ks I think are good. I think I've just traded the best I have in months. Hell yeah. Make note of it. Make note of it. This is how you should feel always. It's so funny, right? Because I don't know where I heard this, but I heard this the other day, and it was who said it? I don't even know who said it. Oh no, no, no. I'm not saying I like TPT. I actually don't even really pick favorites. I think they're both really great. 1200 on 3 M and Q. Hell yeah, brother. What's it called? Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything here. 630, 20%. But the daily payouts are nice. I actually just got a payout from TPT, went into my bank today. And then if we're able to catch something nice here, then I'll be able to secure a second one. Just open a bottle. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, the daily payouts is good. I know Traderify does it with the select. You can pick, but it's important, right? Like you guys, because not only like you have to pass the stage, but you also have to create the buffer. So it's important to kind of understand what your buffer is and how much you actually have to build before you can actually take that payout. But yeah, with TPT, it's like you build your buffer and anything above your buffer is 80%. Like you can take it that same day. Like let's say you pass your eval stage, right? You're done, you get into funded. Your buffer's like 2.1K, you make 4K, you can take out 80% of the 2K. When ES and NQ are not moving the same, what is your logic on what to do here? Nothing, pretty much. If ES and NQ are like highly decorrelated, I tend to lean, or I always lean towards what ES is doing. Do you trade more m micro or mini on 50Ks? Micros. I trade like 5 to 7 micros. Sometimes I do scale in though to a full mini, but it really just depends. It really just depends. Because like right now I'm trading 5 micros per account. But if I get into like let's say a really good position on an order block, and so like for example here, let's say like just to speak hypotheticals, right? Like this is where my a second attempt at long would have been, and I didn't take it unfortunately. And then ultimately my target would have either been this high or the continuous high. So 340s. If we would have managed to gotten, if we would have managed to get a closure above this breaker and come back down, I would have looked to potentially maybe average in here. And so that would probably bring my position to 212, get a retrace, close back above here, and then I'd just move my stop to 212 to break even. Because then at that point, I wouldn't want us to visit the lows. And so at that point, I'm in for a full mini, right? I'm trading 4 micros sometimes at scale. Yeah, you can do a lot of damage with with micros. Like I honestly don't think they get enough credit. I don't think they get enough credit, to be honest. I think we might see a push here. Yeah, might see a push into the highs here. Ah, what an unfortunate set of events, boys. This was literally my stop out, I think. I got ticked. Not ticked, but I got taken out there. Literally stopped out. I was the liquidity, unfortunately. What was my entry there? Yeah, 172 is it's kind of what that looked like. Anyways, let me get rid of some of these drawings. But yeah, I think TBT is also, I don't know if they're still running the 50%. I forgot. Yeah, they're still running that 50%, I believe. I thought it expired yesterday. Maybe I was mistaken. On Sunday. Yeah, boys. Shame, shame, shame. Dooby dooby doo. Dabba dooby dabba dooby dooby doo. She was such a beaut. Yeah, you always just want to size. You can size aggressively, but like you always, I mean, you kind of have to accept the fact that you are sizing aggressively. Like if you're sizing in two minis on a 50K account, don't be shocked if you instantly blow it, you know? Like don't let's not pretend, you know, that two minis on NQ is not $10 a tick, $40 a point, and we're moving 160 points in minutes. So, you know, like you just have to acknowledge it for what it is. You guys know what I mean? We can't act shocked by our own actions if we're the only person responsible for our size and our risk. Nobody else is responsible for your size and your risk except for yourself. So don't act shocked. If you find yourself gambling on, you know, news to pass some accounts, don't be shocked if you have some behavioral, if it translates into certain behaviors when you're actually funded, you know. It's really hard to get to that stage where you can differentiate stuff. But like the small little things that you do actually make a behavioral impact, you know, unless like you've already adjusted and you know exactly what you're doing. But yeah. Okay. I actually wouldn't mind. What's the 15 looking like? Previous 15-minute high taken. Ugh. I will not lie to you guys though. I usually full size with 1 to 1 every trade. I'm not sure. I mean, more power to you, brother. I think this thing wants just a little bit lower. I do like the fact that we have a 15-minute swing, but it just seems to be kind of rejecting here. Let's see. I'll plot the premium discount as our current price leg. We tapped into discount here, 218s. I just think she might want a little bit lower. ES looks good for longs. NQ is lagging. Yeah, it does. I do like NQ here though. I might try NQ for one more for a long here. Continuation into the highs. Let's see. Nah, we're not gonna get tagged 230s. They'd rather die than tag me in. Nope. A third rejection here would be brutal low. Yeah. A third rejection would here would be incredibly brutal. I have conflicting ideas, boys, unfortunately. I do have conflicting ideas. I'm break even from 225. Good luck, brother. I believe. I just think that a third rejection here is going to be brutal and they're just going to want to take this to the low, in my opinion. Even though, like, I'm incredibly, you know, long biased, I still think a third rejection here would do no good to NQ. And if you just start to get below into, yeah, the 220s, you're just going straight for that low, in my opinion. We'll see. Last line of defense here, 225s. Yeah, she wants those lows. It feels like. Strong, super strong rejections here on both ends. Yeah, boys, we're just kind of consolidating here on the 5 minute chart. This thing is looking kind of rough. Good decision here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. No, this thing is looking incredibly rough. I mean, I might give it 30 seconds another try here. See if we get something, but I need to see a closure like above the 224s. Yeah, boys. Nothing good here. Previous 5 minute low, I guess. Starting to get into the 183s. Strong rejections to the downside here. I don't like it. It feels very consolidating. 10:30 coming up in about 5 minutes. Next will be kind of like the next higher time frame candle. Alex, have finished for today. See you tomorrow. Yeah, talk to you, brother. If you guys are done for the day, green, call it. Call it. Man, are you guys seeing this? Holy shit. I think they're just gonna want to sell this. We can't get any buyers to step in here. Absolutely no buyers. Complete rejections from 1 minute highs. This thing is just looking to sell off. It wants nothing else. That is crazy. Alex, what does it mean when ES is stronger than NQ? Execute ES for hands off. You can still execute through NQ. 'Yeah, boys. I'm not even sure I like this for longs. I think this just wants to sell through the low, in my opinion. And I don't think I'm willing to do that either. So I'm a little bit hands off here, as I do think they're just gonna want to sell this through the low. 10:30. Yeah, nothing here, boys. What is this PA? Yeah, it's a good question, man. Only issue with is if ES decides to sell off. Oh, yeah, yeah. If ES decides to sell off, NQ will significantly look for lower. And I think it does want to. Yeah. ES is starting to sell off here pretty strong. See if it picks up some steam after 10:30. It'd be nice because you do have a divergence there, but she is weak. Yeah, boys. NQ is miss. Yeah. Too many hits today. Yeah. Oof. Post OPEX. Yeah. Do you ever consider DXY when trading? Nah. I mean, for macro stuff, like I think about it, but for everything else, like for intraday trading, it doesn't really affect you, you know? It has no effect. So I don't really think about it much. 10:33 here, 2 minutes till the next 5 minute candle opens. No luck, boys. No luck. Got stopped out on that long. Kind of struggling to see some upside here, really. What I do like is, I mean, if ES decides to defend um the 7411s, then there might be something there. But apart from that, I don't really see a world where we uh we get higher right now. You've taken out that low, starting to get into 7409s here on ES. That blast got hit. Yeah, it happens, boys. It happens. Nvidia melting. Yeah, it's got to be one of the top. If ES is just, if they decide to just melt this through here, then that's that, boys. 1035. If ES took the 4 hour high, would have been a good sell for me as NQ created this swing. Too bad it didn't. Yeah, it happens, man. It really does happen. No entry. A calculator day, yeah. No entry for me. That's a good decision, Chris. No entry for me here. All right, boys. I like the defense that we're putting on here. I want to see if I can get a nice little long here at the 16s. So I'll set my limits. I do like it. The only thing that's putting me off is the 15-minute structure, to be fair with you. But I do like this. I just need to wait for a retrace, at least. I will not be chasing this. Save your shots for the rest of the weeks, guys. Unlucky, got stopped out in a Yeah, yeah. I do think we get a nice move higher here. But we'll see if we get tagged in. If we don't, unfortunate. All right, let's ride. Stop is at the low. Whoops, I'm marking out the wrong asset. Stop is at the low. TP is at the high. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. I sized incorrectly. One sec. Let me take one off. There we go. Okay. Stop is at 988, and then take profit is at the high. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. 15-second internal. We got that OB. You've got a what else? A discounted price point. Sorry, first low at a discount. I like it. I do like this setup. I do like the setup. My break-even point will be the 144s as long as we can get there. Again, stop is at the 88s, and if I get stopped, this will be my last trade for the entire day. I will not be trading anymore after this. So we'll see. Love to see a nice little strong rejection here. Actually, yeah, my break even would be around the 113s because then at that point we'd start getting into the that imbalance. Okay, nice. So 113s break even there. I'm gonna just go ahead and trail my stop to the 14s because I wouldn't want this coming back down here anyways. To the 18s, sorry. So stop is trail to the 18s. Once we get above 117, I'll look to go break even at the 44s. Nice, beautiful stuff here. Beautiful, beautiful. Can we get, okay, so I'm break even here at the 44s. Wouldn't want to see this come back down to me like 44.25. And then I'm just going to let it ride up until the 31s or 99s. We'll see what this has in stock for us. 31s or 95s. What I'm going to do here is I might switch it, but that's okay. So I actually want to look to trail at least to 1R, uh, just to secure some positioning. But I think if we can get above 143s, I'll look to trail there as well. So just looking for aggressive trails if possible here. Um, yeah, I don't think we reject from here, but then again, the sells have been incredibly strong. So I am break even on this. Um, I just want to see if we can get back into the open. I think that would be cause for some nice stuff. New 5 minute candle here, so we'll see if this wants to just give us a push or my break even area was the reversal area. They might be coming for me at the 43s. Let's see. That's me break even, unfortunately. Hey, we got a good move there. That was a pretty good move, but yeah, I could not get it to continue in my direction. Oh my God. This will actually be hilarious if they rebid this here at my break even stop. That would be hilarious. One winning trade, one break even trade for me, boys and girls. I'm done till P session. See you, Magd. Yeah. One losing trade, one break even for me today, boys. Do we want to retry this? I'm still pretty bullish. And that might be a mistake and I might be marrying my bias, but I am still pretty bullish. Truth be told. Truth. Despite us being almost up 1% this morning and then now being down 0.7%. Okay, I'll send my reoffer here at the 23s. My stop is at the 991s. Reoffering here, I'm going for it again. Um, Half my actual original size. I am de-risking today. I'm looking to risk less. So stop at the 90s, 89, 90s. Entry is at the 23, so 30-point stop-ish. This will be my last trade for today. And if we unfortunately get this second loss, I think or not that I think, but according to my rules, should technically be the last time I trade today. So let's see, reoffering this order block here with the entry at the 23s flat. I just want to see if we can get a nice reaction here, or if she just wants to be heavy on the ask. But I do like the structure that ES is offering us here at a discounted price point. I do like the fact that we have a swing on ES as well. Um, I just want to see if we can get out of here, boys. And this time, I'm actually just going to look to target the 122s. If we can get above the 74s, I will look to go break even. Um, but yeah, if we can just get above the 74s, that would be splendid. That would be a splendid area for my break even. Scalping again the 15-second chart here with a stop above, or not a stop, break even here at the 23.5 so I can take at least take one tick, and then I will look to trail completely out at the 122s if possible. So my target is the 122s. Again, going for that reoffer. I'm confident in this. I know that this could give us a little something, give us a little something. So my take profit is at 122. My stop is now break even. As I mentioned, I would go break even above the 75s. I don't really want to see this reject here. Um, if I guys, if I take a third or if I take a second break even, I think that'll be likely it for me. So stop is no longer there. At the 89s, I'm now just completely break even at 23.5. I just want to see if we can get a nice little push into the 122s and get that trade going, get that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Filled, show fills, show all actually. So if we can get a nice little push here into the 122s, that would be great. I don't want to see a rejection here. That would be kind of ugly. Anyways, we're letting this ride. We're letting this sit. 106's 100's flat is actually giving some aggression here. So I just want to see, can we get a push? Can we get a push? I'd hate to see a failure swing be formed here and move against me. Actually, 113, yeah. Can we get a nice little push here into the high? Come on. Can we get a nice little push into the 109s? 109s. This better not. This better not. I will actually be livid. Whoops. I will be livid. Thank you. Great commentary. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. Come on. Come on. Just fill me at 109 because that'll complete this trade that I want. I just need to fill at 109. Don't do this. Wow. Wow, boys. I think they might actually just do it to me. Like 2 points away from my take profit. Let's see. Yeah, boys. Unfortunate. I mean, we can still get a play here, but I just want to see this move higher. I don't want to see this reject here during the last few minutes of the hour. If we get a rejection here, then that'll be me break even. Nearly 4 points. I'd rather yeah, I know there's an SMT, but man, I was really hoping for that push. I'd rather call it here for the rest of the day if I could stop break even on this because at that point I'm a little tilted. Not like tilting, but like I'm a little I don't want to say upset, but emotionally moved. And it's good to recognize when you are, you know. Nice. Nope. Nothing yet. Haven't gotten tagged out, unfortunately. Can we get this only thing to do when you're tilted is full port? Yes, exactly. This guy knows. 10:57. We got the last few minutes here. Either this during the last few minutes of an hourly NQ, it's just going to give me the answer that I want or give me the answer that I don't want. 109s is where my take profit is 109.25. So we'll see if we can manage to get tagged out. 10:58. A minute and 30 seconds left for the hourly close. Oh, 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 oh. Today's a tough day for trading. I had three break-even trades and the first one take profit, so I decided to lock myself out for the day. That's so respectable, man. Absolutely. I'm in this. I've taken one break even, one loss, so I'm permitted one more trade. I'm done for the day either on two losses or one win. So we'll see. This is gonna be so unfortunate, boys. Like honestly, if it gets back to me, break even. Kind of just want to see this push here during the last few seconds. Can we get a push into the 109s? That'll be my closure. 109, 109.25 is where I'm closing out for nearly, well, actually my original stop was here. So for about 2.7 R if we manage to get there. But she's come close to it multiple times, and I don't really like third rejections. If it fails to do something the third time, I'm not usually a big fan of it. But I don't want to micromanage my position here. It's just looking tricky, especially with the divergence with ES. But new hourly open there. Let's see if it just gives us a nice little boost here into the highs. Can you get us into the 109s? And by a, by a tick. This is crazy. This is nuts. Can we get the closure at 109 for 2.7 R? There she goes. And that's me, boys. That is me. Closed out fully there at 109.25. Jesus. Okay. Close out there. Um, Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What do you mean action? Yeah, beautiful stuff. 15. I'll share you with you guys obviously the trade execution, etc., the usual process. But There we go. We did manage to close out there. Did manage to get a nice little beautiful close there. So I was like, oof, if we really start to fail to take some of these highs, it's going to be rough. But hey, it held through. It held through. So let me actually break this let me break this down for you guys. So first and foremost, yes, I'm aware of the fact that one sec. I'm aware of the fact that sell side was residing below these lows, and I completely agree with you guys. The only major difference is that if we have a consolidation, CLN, if we have a consolidation, or can I actually change this? There we go. If we have a low in place, an aggressive low in place, and we start to consolidate, right? We take the low, the newly created low of the failure swing, right? Because technically this is the low. But the thing is, as you're sweeping these lows on NQ, ES is tapping into a discounted price point and you're making an incredibly large divergence. So if you grab that low, that high, you can see that ES started to tap into the discounted price point. It started to sweep out the first low at a discounted price point, and is now beginning to move higher. So when you have that kind of divergence and when ES is stepping into a discounted price point and NQ is not really, um, at that point in time, I'm just going to look for some sort of structure to agree with my idea. What is this account again? A pro, Lucid Pro? You rock, boss. No, I appreciate it, man. What did we catch again? No, that was it was a good trade. So 15-second scalp. Yeah. This is why I always say like you guys should you guys should always use ES to gauge where NQ is likely to reverse from because the truth of the matter is if you're looking for longs and ES has a willingness to visit a discounted price point and it's not there yet, you won't get a reaction out of NQ to the upside unless ES completely agrees with the idea. Like you really need to sit there and ask yourself, hey, will NQ and ES agree with this idea? Or does ES agree with my NQ idea? And if it does, that's good. If it doesn't, then you're likely better off just waiting for it to play out. But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys. I'm actually glad we managed to get a win there, half size, but half size counts. I was half sized all day today, simply because of the fact that yeah, it was a tricky day. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I did get a payout today from TPT. I'm trying to secure another payout by tomorrow. So we'll see what we can pull out. But hey, I appreciate you guys. Thank you all so much for joining. Um, you know, any questions about my model, feel free to ask me via DMs. You guys can subscribe to the Lab Live, follow Prop Firm Compare, or join the Prop Firm Compare Discord if you have any questions on prop firms. We'd be happy to answer all of that. And if you do uh, want to follow me on Instagram, I put it in chat if you guys want to follow me on Instagram. I did text you. Okay, I'll check my DMs. Where are you most active? Both. I'm equally active on both, but I think Instagram is like it's just letting me post a couple more new things. But yeah, um, if you've requested me on Instagram, go ahead. But yeah, appreciate all of you. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys for tomorrow PM session. Tomorrow we got a triple threat in the morning. You guys got Leo, Bray, and Kane on in the morning, and then myself for the PM. So appreciate all of you. Talk to you guys. See ya.